Absolute Batman. Bruh, I really wasn't that interested in like comics. You know, I have a good comic knowledge just because of like YouTube videos, the movies, and the TV shows. But like, I never actually read a comic before.
What?
Until I saw the absolute abomination that was Joker.
Big Phil!
Bro, they got my man looking like an Elden Ring boss. What is this? They made Superman's enemy a regular redhead dude with hair. And they gave this to my man Batman, who has absolutely no powers.
What more do you want from me?
So like, I had to, you know, dip my feet in the comic sauce, and boy, Darkseid did not have to make his life dirty like that. Like, I kind of get it. I would be mad too if a regular guy in a bat costume managed to dodge my Omega beam and take me out with the Glock. But I don't know what the writers were smoking before publishing this, because they really made Bruce 6'9", 420 pounds, built like a tank, and the stuff that he pulls is just insane. But before we continue the video, bro, I hope you're doing all right. I hope you're having an excellent day, my boy. You know, it would make me super happy if you could just, you know, like, comment, subscribe, you know, all the good stuff. But anyways, all right, let's get into the video. This man Bruce is just crazy. Like, this man hides tools in his body in case of like emergencies, I guess. You know, he uses his own teeth as claws for punching random people in the hospital, but he won't kill though. His bat ears are literal daggers, but he won't kill though. He uses his own stomach acid as a weapon to squirt on the other.
What did he say?
Like, how do you even do that? And the worst of all, his bat emblem is a literal battle axe. Like, are we serious? I still remember back when the comic first got out, people saw the logo and they were clowning it, bro. And the second they saw this panel, the switch up was crazy. Everybody was just glazing, and rightfully so. This is kind of hard, but what is even worse is how he does the goons in Gotham. Give you a little bit of context. There's a gang running Gotham as usual called the Party Animals. They are under Black Mask, right? And they upped the murder rates by 700%. My brothers and sisters, how do you let murder rates septuple? 700% is absolutely diabolical. Like, do you guys get how insane that is? One time, he was giving a speech, right? And they pulled up. And Batman also pulled up, and he did them horrendously, slashing and beating the brakes out of all of them. But he won't kill though. There's this one guy, he was like super huge, he had a machete, and he was like, oh, you don't know how many people I killed with it.
Boy, if you don't...
You know what he does? He pulls a baton, attaches his battle axe, and he said, come to the street, bro. And I was like, no, this is crazy. Like, he slashed his hand and he continued clowning on him. He was like, you know, I think there's a hospital like down there or east. The only thing I know is that you should run. There's this one time he was in an aquarium, right? And he decided to destroy every tank so the party animals would be soaked in water. He drops a little ball in water that turns it into acid. This man, Bruce Wayne, is absolutely crazy. But the nastiest thing he did in this part of the comic, when the party animals were trying to escape, this man blew up the whole bridge.
Hey, yo, what the
He blew up a bridge, and I don't care what anybody says. There is no way that nobody died in the explosion. You could see people flying off. Look at the aftermath.
Big Phil!
But this is nothing compared to what he does to Black Mask. This man pulls up on him, gets into a bowling alley, grabs 2 whole bowling balls.
This is crazy.
And he really hit him with the... First of all, how are you strong enough to left-right hooks with bowling balls? Do you get how strong he has to be to do all that? And after beating the brakes off him, his bat ears lowers to the level of his eyes, and he just stabs that man through the eyes. But he won't kill though. This gotta be the funniest panel I've done ever seen, okay? There's a kid trying to like mess with him. He grabs him by the hair, and he's like, bro, I'm a kid. You cannot do that. You can't. And this man, Bruce, stares at him. And he just decks that kid. He really turned into Kylian and... And there's a woman that saw this. Bruce looked at her just like this. And she gotta be the smartest characters of all. Because y'all don't want to know what she did? She just said, "No, baby." And she jumped off the yacht. Bruce, why you gotta do them like that? Oh, and we were also talking about his weapons earlier, right? Y'all know the Batmobile, you know, a sleek special car that has like weaponry on it. Nah. This man has a whole dump truck. Like, bro, this thing is probably bigger than my house. This is absolutely insane. This dump truck actually turns into a high-speed monster truck. Bro, I didn't even know the Decepticons were part of the DC continuity because that man pulls out a wrecking ball out of it and destroys everything with it. But he won't kill though. Having seen all this, you would think that he would absolutely destroy his villains, that Gotham would be crime-free. No!